Once upon a time in a small, busy town filled with noisy markets and crowded streets, there lived a merchant named Amir. Amir was not a rich man, but he was hardworking and honest. Every day, he carried his goods, bright clothes, shiny trinkets, and colorful pots to the market. He hoped that one day his efforts would bring him the success and peace he longed for. Despite his hard work, Amir's business did not grow as he wished. Many times he felt tired and defeated. The money he earned was barely enough to feed his family and pay for their small home. At night, when the town was silent and dark, Amir often sat alone by the window, staring at the stars. He wondered if his life would ever change. Would his dreams ever come true? One cold morning while walking to the market, Amir saw a small pigeon lying on the ground. The pigeon's wing was hurt and it could not fly. Amir felt a sudden pain in his heart. He bent down carefully and picked up the fragile bird. The pigeon looked at him with wide, trusting eyes. Without hesitation, Amir took the pigeon home. He made a small bed for it and gently cleaned its wing. Days passed, and Amir took care of the bird as if it were his own child. The pigeon slowly began to heal. Amir named the pigeon Noir, meaning light, because it brought a new light into his tired life. Caring for No changed Amir. He found joy in simple things, the bird's soft coos, the way it tried to fly again, the hope it carried. His heart grew kinder, and his spirit became stronger. He understood that even small acts of kindness could bring great happiness. One evening, Amir was sitting outside his home when he heard a soft flap of wings. No had finally flown again. The pigeon landed on Air's shoulder, and he felt a deep sense of hope and courage. He realized that just as Noor had been hurt and healed, he too could rise from his difficulties. With new strength, Amir returned to the market the next day. This time he sold his goods with confidence and a smile. Slowly, people noticed his honest work and kind nature. His business began to grow, and with it his dreams started to take shape. But Amir's journey was not easy. There were many days when the clouds of doubt and fear covered his sky. Sometimes the market was empty and the money was scarce. Yet every time he felt like giving up, he remembered No, the little pigeon who never lost hope. One day, a rich merchant came to the town. He saw Amir's colorful clothes and admired the way Amir treated his customers. The rich merchant offered Amir a chance to work with him in a bigger city where business was better. Amir hesitated at first, scared of leaving his small town and the life he knew. But Norse wings reminded him that to fly high, one must be brave. Amir accepted the offer and moved to the city. The work was hard, but he never forgot the lessons from the small pigeon. He stayed honest, worked with kindness, and believed in himself. Slowly, his new business grew, and Amir became a successful merchant. Years later, Amir returned to his town. Now a man full of wisdom and peace. He found Noor still flying freely in the sky, a symbol of hope and healing. Amir understood that life would always bring challenges, but with kindness, courage, and faith, one could rise above them. The story of Amir and No teaches us that no matter how difficult life becomes, hope is always there. Sometimes help comes in the smallest forms. A broken wing, a gentle touch, or a kind heart. When we care for others, we also heal ourselves. And when we believe in ourselves, like the little pigeon that learned to fly again, we can overcome even the hardest struggles. Amir's journey was not just about becoming a successful merchant. It was about discovering the power of hope, kindness, and courage inside him. It was about understanding that true strength lies in never giving up, even when the world seems dark. So whenever life feels heavy, remember the merchant and the pigeon. Remember that even broken wings can heal, and even the smallest light can brighten the darkest night.